In today's video, we are going to discuss about tenses. What is tense and what are the different type of tenses? So basically, tense is further divided into three types, named as present tense, past tense, and the future tense. Present tense talk about the present time, past talk about the things already happened, and future talk about the things which are to come in future. And every tense is further divided into four types, and in today's video, we are going to discuss present tense and its four types. So basically, the division of all the tenses are same. First is the present tense, and present tense is further divided into four, named as simple present, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. In today's video, we are going to discuss the first two, simple present and present continuous, along with their all three types, which is their further subdivision. So let's move on toward our video. Before moving, it's request to subscribe my channel for further English, grammatical and educational videos. So let's start with the simple present tense. So before moving to any tense, it's important to see the structure of that particular tense. So, in simple present, we use three things to make a affirmative mean a simple tense, which include a subject, the first form of verb, and an object. For example, I eat an apple. I is a subject, eat is the first form of the verb, and apple here is working as an object. Second example, she speaks English. She is a subject, speak is the verb, and English is an object. But why we use S here with speak? So there is another rule of S and ES in the present tense. Whenever the subject is name, he, she, or it, we are going to use S and ES in the sentence. But whenever the subject is I, we, they, you, there is no use of S and ES. As we have seen in our previous examples, the use of S and ES. Further, we will see more examples to make our concept even more clear. For example, Anaya speaks English. Why we use S? Because with name, he, she, it, we are going to use S and ES. You speak English. We don't use S here. Why? Because we are not going to use S and ES with I, we, they, and you. Another example, he cuts vegetable. We use S with cut. Why? Because we are going to use S and ES with name, he, she, and it. And they cut vegetable. No use of S and ES because it is according to the rule. Now we are done with the simple affirmative tense of the simple present tense, and now we will make it negative. For making it negative, it is must to have the helping verb. So in this present tense, we are going to use the helping verb do and does. So the structure will be subject plus do, does plus not plus verb first form and an object. So here is the rule that whenever we have name, he, she, it, we are going to use does. But whenever we are going to use I, we, they, you as a subject, we will use do. As we have seen that S and ES is automatically connected with does. Like do plus ES is does. Example is Isa does not write a letter. Why we use does with Isa? Because Isa is the name of a girl. So we are going to use does with a name. Second example, they do not play cricket. So here we are not going to use does with they because I with they you will use do. Now we are going to make interrogative of this. For making it interrogative, we will use helping verb in the start. like do and does plus subject plus verb first form and an object. And remember, you have to put question mark in the end. For example, do you play cricket? Question mark. We use do with you because it's the rule that with I, we, they, you, we are going to use do. Second is, does Shazia speak English? So here, you have another confusion in the mind that why we don't use S with speak. The reason is we already use it with does. Now is the WH sentences. Basically, WH are those who have who, where, why, how, these things in the start. So WH plus do and does plus subject plus verb first form and an object. For example, where does she live? Question mark. So in this sentence there is no object. So remember that the object is not very important, not obligatory in these sentences. Second example, where does Waqas work? Where does with Waqas because Waqas is a name of a boy. So we are done with our simple present tense. Now we are going to move on the continuous tense. So for simple present tense, the structure is subject plus is MR plus verb first form plus ing plus object. So there is rule that where we have to use is, am and are. Whenever you have name, he, she, it, we are going to use is. Whenever there is I, we have to use am. And whenever there is you, we and they, we have to use are. For example, she is learning English. So with she, we use is. Learn is the first form, with it we use ing, and that's the sentence. Second is, Waqas is enjoying cold weather. So Waqas is a name of a boy, with it we use is. Third is, they are drinking tea. So they will use are. Now we are going to make negative of this continuous tense. So the structure is subject plus is-am-are plus not plus verb first form plus an ing plus an object. Hope you are understanding my video of tenses. If you want to watch the full video of tenses altogether, there is a 60-minute video available on my channel. You can go and watch. So the example is, Waqas is not enjoying the cold weather. Second example, I am not feeling well. We have to follow the rule and then we have to make the sentences. Now, for interrogative, what we have to do, we have to take helping verb in the start. Is, am, are plus subject plus verb first form plus ing plus an object. But remember, at the end you have to put question mark, otherwise your sentence will consider as a wrong question. Are you playing cricket? At the end question mark. Second example is Zan working in the office? Why we use is with Zan? Because Zan is the name of a boy, so with it we have to use is. So this is all from my side. In today's video, we have discussed first two parts of the present tense, the simple and the continuous. Hope you understand something. Like my video, subscribe my channel for further grammatical and educational videos.